Welcome everybody, I am Dr. Kirsch and I am delighted to bring to all of you a formal and efficient workout plan for each of the 6 major muscle groups. In my experience, I have witnessed on so many occasions, people do the same common exercises when partaking in any resistance training program. The typical exercises such as the flat bench press, the regular grip lat pull down, the overhead press, or a tricep straight bar push down. Now all of these are very good exercises, but a problem that exists with many people inexperienced with resistance training is not understanding how to develop the entire muscle. Repeating the same exercises over and over and not seeing results. Each of the major muscle groups have multiple muscles, and consistently performing the basic traditional exercises may help, but not adjusting to incorporate different exercises, utilizing different grips, as well as altering workout routines, one may lose out on tone, size, strength, and power. The shoulders, or known as the deltoid muscle group, are a push movement. I know I may be leaving out the trapezoids, or better known as the traps, when mentioning the shoulders, but that will be another video to come in the future. The shoulders are broken into 3 main heads. The anterior, which is the front, the medial or lateral is the middle head, and then the posterior is the rear head of the deltoid. Another important muscle to mention with the shoulder is the rotator cuff, which is the intersection of the shoulder and provides full mobility. For our first exercise in our shoulder workout, we will be performing the seated Arnold dumbbell press. This will target specifically the lateral and anterior head, but the twist in the movement does provide some tension work on the posterior delts. Rudy has selected his weights. He is in position now to perform this exercise. In order to get the weight, the dumbbell up, he will pop his knee up and he will keep his hands in a supinated grip, meaning thumbs facing outwards. As he performs this exercise, he will extend his arms, but then twist with his hands going into a posterior grip. With that twist, again, it will allow greater tension and resistance on the shoulder. Using the same 3-to-1 ratio, 1 on the concentric, positive, extension up and the twist, and then lowering the weights will give us that eccentric 3-second motion. The next 3 will be more of an isolation for each head of the deltoid. Our second exercise will be performing a standing dumbbell V-fly. This will focus more on the anterior or front part of the deltoid head. As Rudy's in position, he has a slight bend in his knee. As you can see, he has the dumbbells almost on a 45-degree angle, creating a V with his body. With this performance of this exercise, he will now bring his shoulder up, keeping the dumbbell parallel towards his ears, and bring it back down. Now the ratio for this should be more of a 2-2, a 2-second on the way up, which is the concentric positive, the push movement, and then as he lowers the dumbbells, it's going to be more of a 2-second getting tension on the deltoid with the eccentric movements. Moving on to our third exercise, staying with the dumbbell, we will perform a front and side raise. This will target the medial or lateral, the side delt, the middle part of the deltoid head. So using the dumbbell, again standing with a slight bend, our first movement will be a front push, coming upwards towards our eyes and our nose, coming back down. And then the second part of this exercise is then extending our arms in the side, all the way out by our ears, coming back down to our sides. Now bring the dumbbells to the front again. We do a front concentric, again 1 to 2 seconds, bringing back down, come to the side, fly out as I say, targeting that middle part of the deltoid lateral head. Coming to our final exercise in our shoulder workout, we are now going to target the posterior or the rear delt. The rear delt is the most neglected head of all shoulder workouts. We will be performing a dumbbell rear delt fly. As Rudy is standing here, he's going to get in position. The difference with this exercise as opposed to the other fly exercises, you really have to bend over. And now with the dumbbells in the pronation grip, pretend there's an imaginary line on the floor. With your head up, you will now swing your arms outwards, keeping your elbows in front of you, not coming behind you. Again, pretend there's an imaginary line and the dumbbells follow that line the entire way. You come up about halfway, But again, you are targeting that rear delt. Elbow should not come behind you. They should stay in a straight motion or a straight line because we are targeting that rear delts. Thank you for reviewing our workout videos. Understand that there are other exercises that you can use in your workouts. However, it's about developing the entire muscle group. Your goal, whether it's endurance or hypertrophy, now will be the base for setting your repetition, how many sets, and how many exercises you will perform in each of your workouts. Thank you again.